who's going to win the tournament? You know, I'm not going to hold you to it. Not going to, like, you know, make fun of you in 3 weeks if you're wrong. I'm not necessarily sure I know.
Well, we don't know who the Joker is yet.
The Joker's the key. Which, okay, that's really weird. Like, if they're bringing in somebody like, let's just say Cesaro or Gargano, are they bringing them in to beat Samoa Joe, who's basically had 2 televised AEW matches? I mean,
yeah, you know, I'm not against the concept of the Joker. I'm interested to hear your guys' response to this. Pro concept, but I don't know if Joe is the right guy to oppose the Joker.
No, not at all. It doesn't make any sense because you think with the Joker, it's going to come in, be a big surprise, and then he beats Samoa Joe, who just won a title for Ring of Honor. I don't like it.
No,
unless it's going to be like a homicide or something. I don't know.
What if it's I gotta think Singh, 1 in a billion.
Just looking at the names in the bracket and everything, and thinking about who should be on Double or Nothing in a primo match, I got to think right now Cole and Joe in the finals makes the most sense.
You think Cole and Joe? What if I was thinking Cole and O'Reilly, and they may want to right the wrongs of NXT?
Do you think those two could do that, or would we just get another takeover match?
Well, I don't know if they could, but maybe they'd be into it. Where is this bracket here? I need to look up the bracket. I don't think, because I think
you think they want to do the Friends having a match? I don't know, with the New Japan show on the horizon, where they probably going to team up. I mean, I don't know.
Where's the bracket? Let me get the bracket here. Hold on.
I got it on my screen. I can share it with you.
Oh, good. That'd be
I'll put it in the chat.
So who's Kyle O'Reilly facing next?
Ray Phoenix, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And Ray Phoenix, I assume, is going to lose, because I could see one thing that we could talk about. I think one of the big takeaways for me from last night's Dynamite is there's a lot of moving pieces with this Double or Nothing card. So I definitely think Kyle O'Reilly is going to beat Ray Phoenix, because Ray Phoenix, I would imagine, is going to be in a trios match, House of Black versus Death Triangle at the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
The Joker is really the wild card.
Yeah.
In that. I definitely think Adam Cole's going to beat Jeff Hardy, because I think it's Hardy's and Young Bucks at the pay-per-view as well. Right. Yeah. Which, by the way, got shockingly little reaction
not a lot of
2
heat.
weeks
not
ago.
A lot of heat.
When the Bucks came out to confront them.
Yeah.
Like, it was clearly supposed to be this big tidal wave from the crowd, this huge response, like, holy shit, we might be getting this soon. And it didn't really come. It was kind of awkward.
I would like to say, fantastic wrestler. Someone's got to show Adam Cole how to apply the sharpshooter. That did not look good last night. It was worse it was worse than Dwayne Johnson's sharpshooter, possibly.
Oh no! Oh no!
It was in the same league. The way they shot it, I couldn't really see how he was sitting back. Dwayne's big thing was he never really sat back on it, but he did the same thing that The Rock did, where he'd have like both legs under his arm, and I'm like, come on, Adam, you're a great wrestler. You got to know better than that. But that was a hell of a match. I really enjoyed that match, and it was so cool to see Owen's widow, Martha, there. They didn't show the kids on television, but they were there. They had Tony tweeted out the picture. Cool to see Owen's kids. God, his son looks just like him.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
Dead ringer.
Yes, he does.
I mean, his daughter does too. It's crazy, but it's really cool to see them having that piece around the wrestling business again, and working with a promotion that they feel like they can work with, and honoring their dad, their husband, and the whole thing just really makes you feel good. And I love seeing Owen Hart honored like this. So yeah, enjoyed that match. It's fantastic. On the women's side,
I think Adam Cole, by the way, just for the men's real quick, I'm going to pick Adam Cole to win.
Yeah.
To win.
I think Cole and Joe, and probably I would go with Cole as well, if that's the final.
I don't know. I think, are they going to have Joe just beat the Joker though, Ryan? That seems odd.
I think they are. Like, why beat Joe?
What if like the Jay Lethal gang comes out and costs him?
I could do that. I mean, again, it just depends who it is. If it's someone that's kind of underwhelming, recently, then he's just beat their ass and move on. But if it's someone big, yeah.
I mean, who would be the good surprise outside of Cesaro and Johnny Gargano? Because if it's one of those two, you can't do the heels running in to cost Joe the match.
those are two people on my short list, and Miro would be the other person on my short list.
Okay, that one would make more. Actually, I think I really like that one, but you can't do Miro and Cole.
I don't know that I really like Miro in that situation, because I feel like Miro and Joe is an awesome match you should build to rather than as a surprise.
Maybe they should have done the Joker.
Yeah, I mean, it gets people to tune in out of some curiosity, but it just doesn't feel like you should beat Joe right now. So, I mean, just looking at the names, don't know who the Joker is, but looking at the names, I just feel like Cole and Joe in Las Vegas is a hell of a match in the final. We'll see.
I think it's going to be the Joker or O'Reilly.
It can't be that. That'll be the semifinal.
No, I'm saying it'll be or O'Reilly against.
Gotcha.
Joker or O'Reilly.
Gotcha.
O'Reilly. That was the only JR joke that landed in the last 4 weeks.
All right, so on the women's side, we saw Toni Storm win last night, so there isn't going to be a DMD versus Jamie Hayter match yet. And she's the only one who has advanced, right?
Yes.
We got Britt taking on the Joker, and on the other side of the bracket, we got Riho, Ruby Soho, Red Velvet, and Shida.
I think Hikaru Shida got injured, they announced. Or did I?
Yeah, no, you're right. Gosh, who did
Chris Statlander? Chris Statlander's replacing him.
Thank you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
This bracket I'm looking at is from last night, so that was not updated.
Yeah.
And do we want to do spoilers for Rampage? Because we know who won one of these matches.
Oh, please tell me. I haven't looked at the Rampage spoilers yet, but I like knowing.
If you do not want to know who won and you're listening Friday morning, mute this for the next minute or so. Forewarning. Okay, go ahead.
Ruby Soho beat Riho.
Okay.
I think that's probably of the four, the least interesting quarterfinal. Is that a fair comment to make? In the sense that I didn't think either of those two were going to win.
Yeah.
Well,
that right side, man, that right side of the bracket.
That's what I was just thinking.
That just screams loser in the final, all of them.
Yeah, looking at it, I almost think it might be a Ruby.
Alan Forel, I'll reference him twice in the show. He said you could use this tournament to build up Toni Storm. She would beat Red Velvet in the final, who is now, one of Jade's baddies. And that could set up Toni Storm against Jade. I don't hate that booking.
No, I like Toni Storm to win this tournament, just looking at the brackets and everything.
Yeah,
I don't think Britt needs it. We don't know who the Joker is, but looking at all the names, Yeah.
I saw our Brian, our buddy. He, next week, Dynamite's in Houston. Where's Ember Moon from? Houston.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, she could pull out a win over Britt potentially, but I think I would still go with Toni Storm in the end.
Yes.
Yeah, to win it all. That would be my pick on the women's side for sure.
I actually feel way more confident about. Well, I feel pretty confident about Adam Cole on the men's, but yeah, I think I feel more confident about Toni Storm here in the women's.
Justin, you?
Thoughts?
I think I agree, but I mean, if it's Ember Moon and she beats Britt Baker, do you have Toni go over Ember Moon? Or Athena, as she is known?
Yes.
I would in a competitive match.
Yeah.
They're both new. Yeah.
AEW's shown that they'll do that. They'll bring somebody in, they'll have a good first showing, and then they lose the second time.
Yeah.
I guess that's basically what happened to Ruby, I suppose.
Or Swerve Strickland, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.